We're live. Should be live. No, wait. And we're live.
I'm not ready yet.
Well, you better be.
Let me do some push-ups first.
You better
I
be.
need to
Okay.
pump my muscles.
What muscles?
Nice. 20 push-ups. Tonifies you. Okay.
20 push-ups. Come on. Don't trust verify.
Okay.
We only saw that you came back with a red face. So. Hi everyone. Welcome to another session of our Twitter Spaces series. We're talking about what happened in crypto for the last 7 days, what's new, what's interesting. And yeah, everything seems to be working fine. Um, we should be ready to go, Dimitrov. How is your day?
Cool day. Um,
Literally cool.
Hanging around. Literally cool, yeah. Hanging around, drinking coffee, doing push-ups.
Quite a healthy lifestyle for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a healthy sandwich,
Uh-huh.
so I feel
Okay.
good. Like
Okay.
Brian Johnson, or how is he called?
The
Never dying.
yes. The man who killed
It's his
death.
birthday, by the way, today, you know?
Really?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
48.
Happy birthday. Do you think he'll have a big cake with lots of sugar?
No, but he posted a picture like with the beer and with something. And like
Mm-hmm.
it's my birthday today, so like once in a year he can drink a beer.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, good for him. He's not all locked in in his crazy lifestyle. He knows when uh, to
Have
be a
fun.
bit crazy. Yeah. Okay. So end of the summer, couple of days left. We can make a summary of how the summer went, why, for me at least, everything looks good on charts. You know, crypto now reminds me of the S&P. Like it grows if you take into account the whole market, and if you take into account like the biggest players, like 10, 15 players, it all look rosy. But when you look at the rest of companies from the S&P, things start to look more dull.
Yeah, if we start to summarize this summer, it basically went more or less how it's supposed to be, right? In
You
April,
mean barbecues, summertime, lazy Mondays?
proof of stakes on
Yes,
Instagram.
that as well.
Or Instagram is not. It's for old guys now. If on TikTok. So actually, Ethereum had its low on its BTC pair in April,
Hmm.
and according to all the metrics, it was like the low where it should be bouncing. So it bounced, and it
Hmm.
went from 1500 to almost 5000 now the last week.
Hmm.
It's had an incredible growth. It was actually the ETH season, not an altcoin season yet, but an ETH season. At the same time, altcoins had some growth compared to Bitcoin, but nothing compared to what ETH had. Ethereum actually outperformed all the altcoins combined, okay, except Bitcoin, by 55% in the recent
Yeah,
months.
that's a big margin.
So if you like Yeah, it actually was an ETH season. Um, I'm not sure it's over yet, but
Hmm.
we see money rotating to Ethereum in all different areas, starting from ETFs, where we
Hmm.
have seen weekly inflows more for Ethereum than for Bitcoin.
Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
unprecedented. We also have seen more inflows, more volume for Ethereum than for Bitcoin on exchanges. We have seen companies starting to make waves buying Ethereum, like Tom Lee with Sharplink, how's it called? Bitmine buying tons of Ethereum, like billions and billions. So we have seen the capital already rotating to Ethereum, and we should see soon in October the latest capital rotating to mid caps. We have seen some capital going to big caps, but it's not like, let's say, not in big amounts. Uh, yeah, and we should see in this autumn, more probably in October, see capital rotating to big caps and mid caps and small caps.
Okay.
And Bitcoin all-time high, don't know where yet, but not 500,000 as influencers are talking on X, more probably around 150K. This is my guess.
Why don't we have new projects? So we have the capital rotating. I mean, the rotation of capital is quite straightforward and it looks as it should look. Like first we have BTC, then we have Ethereum, and then we have the rest. But this rest is still uh, projects that are already live and have quite a few years behind them. Why don't we have such a big number of new projects growing and appearing as we used to have in the previous bull markets? What
We
do you
will
think?
have we will have in a month or two.
Okay.
It's related to the capital didn't go yet to low caps, didn't rotate it yet to the, let's say, to the base of pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
It's still at the top, going slowly down, but it didn't get there yet to the small
Mm-hmm.
projects. This is one thing, and the second is the retail is not here yet fully. So we have to have the capital flowing to the base of the pyramid, and at the same time, the metrics,
Activity. Mm-hmm.
social media metrics related to crypto should be at all-time highs, and then
Mm-hmm.
we will see thousands and thousands of projects appearing overnight.
Yeah, that's interesting. I
But
mean, if
but ju- just
we'll get
to
there, yeah, finish your thought, please.
just to finish, we will not have an extended period of time as we had in the last bull market, where we had like months and months, maybe year or 2 years, where you could see thousands of projects launching or hundreds every day. We will not have this time. We will have only a small period of time because we
Yeah,
don't have time. We have maybe 6 months left for these projects to be launched.
that's that is what I wanted to add. It's quite strange that if we will get there and we'll have this birth of new companies that will happen very fast and yeah, all good.
I hear something when you're talking. I'm not sure if
That's
it's only me, it's from my headphones, or it's for everyone.
I don't know.
Now it's
Uh,
okay.
okay, so it's quite strange that if we'll get to this moment when the capital goes into new projects or into very low cap projects, it will last if we're to continue this logic of a bull cycle that lasts 4 years. It will last only for a couple of months.
Yeah,
So it's kind of I don't know. I don't know how much you can do as a project in this few months to make sure that you survive the next cycle and hopefully innovate and bring more people into this technology. Yeah, it's interesting.
The thing is that you will not have only 2 months. I mean, the peak will be in around 2 months, right? When like
Mm-hmm,
the hype
mm-hmm,
is high, FOMO, capital flowing, 100x. But by inertia, how you call it, inertia in Latin,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
it will
mm-hmm.
continue like for a couple of months at least. Let's say, I don't know, until March or April. People will still have hope that this will not be a bear market, just a small correction when we go up, and they will continue betting, investing, gambling in those kind of projects until they lose faith.
Okay, so the circle is closing slowly. Your uh, perspective is that we still have 4 year cycles. We'll continue to go through the same cycle over and over again.
I mean, I have no reasons to believe that there is a super cycle until we have proof of that. I mean, 4 year
What
cycle
would
is
be
still
proof of that
proof of
for
that
you?
will be having no bear market next year,
Hmm.
or not having bull market as we imagine it this year.
Hmm. Hmm.
But until now, the 4 year cycle is working perfectly fine. So until proven otherwise, I don't have reasons to believe in a super cycle.
Okay, okay. Yeah, well, I guess we'll soon see. Let's jump into what interesting stuff happened in the last week and what to take. Yeah, the most interesting for me, at least, what I didn't expect it at least was uh, the crypto.com coin CRO jumping and their announcement that they will be added to all Trump media's assets in a way. So, what do you think of this
I
hype?
didn't read the news. I'm not sure what it's about actually. I just see the headlight,
Yeah, yeah.
the highlight. Um, is it something big? I mean, added to their reserve, World Liberty Financial, or added to what reserve?
No, they want to integrate it in the infrastructure of the app that they have through social, or I don't know if they have other apps that they control, and it will be used as a token verb, having some functionality. I don't know exactly what now, but it's not about adding it in a bag and standing still, but using it as an infrastructure to fuel the payment system or whatever need they have for transactions on the app.
Yeah, what can I say? We need some kind of such kind of news, to pump the overall feeling in the market. So
Hmm.
the more the merrier. Let them
Hmm.
come, let them integrate, let them buy.
Hmm.
Let them, let's say, bait the retail back somehow,
Hmm.
because they have to dump their tokens, their coins somewhere in the bull market to someone, and retail will get dumped. Usually they are the ones who get it. So, but they're not here yet, so they need to get them.
Yeah,
And this kind of news are good.
yeah, it's good, good. It's not a new company, but it always had, in my view, a very good development strategy. Always got headlines with good partnerships, with good new people adding. Okay, another one that's interesting. Poly Market secured new funding. So this is basically two projects that we know that are quite big and that got money in. So in a way, through
And Trump invested as well in Poly market.
yeah, Donald Trump Jr. invested, and it has been he has been added to its advisory board. So
So
kind
it
of
means Poly market we have no issues with the regulatory scrutiny in US.
yeah, no, most likely.
This is how you buy safety in US.
Yeah, maybe they did it all the way around, you know. They first checked that everything is fine and they will not have any problems, and then Donald Trump Jr. jumped on board.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
How about the crash and who caused it? The fucking whale.
tell
I
us
mean,
about it.
I have speculations about. Okay, just to summarize,
Mm-hmm.
a long-term hodler whale, having the BTC since 2018, I think. Massive stack. It had around 180,000 Bitcoin. Now it has 150,000 Bitcoin after selling some a couple of billions. What was interesting? These big whales, they never, um, or usually don't, let's say, just transfer a big amount of money and just dump it on the spot market.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to sell, they sell in small batches, little by little, not on the spot market to dump the price, especially on a Sunday where a Saturday where the liquidity is so low
Mm-hmm.
and the volume is so low, so you have more chances to top the price even lower. So what I'm thinking, they did it on purpose.
Makes sense.
They did it on purpose. They crashed the price with 4% of Bitcoin or so. They triggered liquidations with big log liquidations on Bitcoin, which brought the price even lower. Well, I'm saying even either they did that to buy Bitcoin at lower prices, or maybe they had some shorts which they
Mm-hmm.
opened,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
after that they wanted to dump the price and make some profits.
And maybe both.
Maybe both. And it's weekend, so the volume is small, so you can manipulate the price.
Yeah.
And at the same time, they didn't take USDT. They exchanged the dumped BTC. They exchanged it for ETH.
Interesting.
So it like confirms the rotation theory from BTC to ETH now, right? Even they dumped their Bitcoin for ETH.
Interesting. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, if you look at volumes and if you want to do a move like that, you need to make sure that the conditions that you need in order to be successful are met, and you need low volume and you need low activity. So it would make sense to do it on a lazy Sunday.
Yes and no. I mean, at the same time, I thought we are past that fragility, like where you can manipulate the market at a few billions. I mean, I thought,
Well,
okay, we are like 2 trillion market cap, or how much does Bitcoin have
yeah,
around?
if everyone is behind their screens and they are doing stuff, if there is no liquidity, there is the risk of getting there. I mean, even for the old school market, if someone makes a sudden move, it's not unseen for a stock to fall 4, 5, or even 10% in a day. That's not unseen.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the stock market and about the amount you need to dump a big, let's say, big player. I don't know
You need
the
money and you need the information.
yeah,
Ideally,
but
it's both.
okay, but I was surprised that with 2.5 or 2.6 billion, I'm not sure how much he sold. You can just start such a panic and a dump and a crash. And I
I
mean,
think we're not past that.
we were in
I
an uptrend. We are going to all-time highs for Ethereum. It had all-time highs, but it just they just dumped the market and they changed for a couple of days or even weeks. They changed
sentiment.
the sentiment in the market. Yeah.
Hmm. I think we're not past moves like that. If they, but they need to be made very. The timing should be perfect, I think, because you have all the data metrics public. You know, when the liquidity is low, you can see when there are a lot of shorts that would trigger further selling in an automated manner, and you can kind of you can do some math around that and figure the perfect moment to. If you don't have longs, you have shorts, and you have low liquidity. It's yeah, we have proof that it can be done.
And now imagine you asked me about the super cycle, and imagine like only this kind of small trigger created such a small panic and crash. And imagine something bigger happens, like I don't know, MicroStrategy is saying that they're thinking about selling some Bitcoin,
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
BlackRock says that we want to do blah, 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 something. Imagine
Yeah,
the panic then, like 20,
of course.
30%. So there is no super cycle and it's a four cycle anymore again.
Well, imagine, of course,
I mean,
it's
something
possible.
something will trigger bear market eventually, and something unforeseen probably, or something
Mm-hmm.
foreseen, I don't know. But what I'm saying is like when we will have uh, a sentiment which is not so positive in the market, amplified by big panic news like saying strategy is starting to sell,
Mm-hmm.
then this could trigger a long 1 year bear market as we usually have
Yeah,
easily.
I agree with this, but I wouldn't count out a super cycle
Oh
possibility
no, no,
even.
everything is possible. I mean, it's possible we go to 1 million in 1 month. Everything is possible in this market and in the world in general. But I'm talking probabilities.
Okay. Okay. Other interesting news. Let's see. Yeah, we still have interest for BTC as a reserve strategy as part of companies' reserve strategies. And we have like two companies that in total have like a 5.5 billion plans of buying BTC. Of course, this is not uh, a move that has been made yet, and they might change, but they announced it, so it's good that we still have interest for BTC as well.
Yeah, Meta Planet is buying again.
Yeah,
Some
strategy,
Swedish
but again,
some Swedish company it added it for the first time. They bought 46 Bitcoin. Okay, not much,
you
about
know
5 million, but it's a new
this
company.
the plans that these companies made. Even if you want to stop them now, it takes some time. I mean, the sentiment in the corporate world changes a bit slower, I think, than in the retail world, where you have access to your wallets and you just press sell. It takes more time to take a buying decision, and then it takes more time, I think, to change that or to even sell compared to the retail world. So this might work well in terms of um, stopping or prolonging the lifetime of a cycle as well.
Yes and no.
For everything, yes and no. Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, if
we
a company is bankrupt and they're forced to liquidate their assets, Meta
yeah, but
Planet, for example.
yeah, this never happens overnight.
Yeah, what I'm saying, it's like,
FTX is still liquidating its assets like 4 years since it's
yeah,
or
but
3 years
the
since it's
news,
bankrupt.
only the news of it caused the crash, not selling the assets, you know?
Hmm.
Speaking about projects launching, I've seen some news like Blockchain FX. Have you heard about it?
Blockchain X?
Blockchain FX, BFX, BFX.
No, tell us about it.
Blockchain FX pre-sale surpasses $6 million. Do you imagine this? So emerging project, pre-sale project Blockchain FX BFX hit 6 million in sales, outperforming giants like Tron and Chainlink in potential, they say. We focus on DeFi, finance, hybrids.
Okay.
Okay, let me see some more info.
So the project is called Blockchain FX. It's not really
Yeah.
a blockchain. Okay, I was thinking that it's a new layer one solution. Yeah, because while you're browsing, I've read just before we started about a project that Google is developing, and it's a blockchain uh, tailored at financial players and like tailored for financial institutions to use blockchain for their transactional needs. It's called Google Cloud Universal Ledger, GCUL, and they will feature Python-based smart contracts and aims to serve a neutral infrastructure layer for financial institutions. So Python-based is very cool in terms of adoption because Python is a very well-known and a programming language with a huge community,
Mm-hmm.
and it's every the term vibe coding that you're hearing is kind of uh, used with Python, and it's built around this language. It's not only that, of course, but for the backend, it's a very popular programming language. Much more popular than Solidity and what else we use for EVMs now.
Okay, just give me 1 second. I need to do something fast.
So just to
In the meanwhile, I'm
how
looking for it.
yeah, just to talk about another conversation that we had a couple of editions prior about Circle building its own blockchain uh, built around their needs only, that is to have high number of transactions, that is to kind of fuel the receiving and sending of USDT and of stables. We see moves like that from Google as well, like a blockchain that is laser focused on one functionality, not EVM where you basically can do whatever you want or like, but uh, specialized blockchain.
Yeah, I mean it's not new. I remember
Yeah,
2017, 18. Even then, we were talking about
yeah.
companies like Ethereum or what they were then, building private blockchains for companies.
Now, okay,
Kind of.
but
I
that's
mean,
different. This is not private, but it's tailored to a specific need. So it's specialized in terms of its
no,
use.
when I'm saying private, I mean not private as hiding transactions, but
Yes,
only to
for
be used
their
by a
sole
certain
purpose.
company. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, but still, technically, when you take like a generalistic, general purpose software and you tailor it to a need, it's different than when you build a high performing software that it's tailored only to that need and you can't really do much else with it because it's focused on one one thing only. So
Yeah.
this would be the difference.
I think we talk about something like, you know, um, a blockchain where, well, not necessarily a blockchain, but a stablecoin company, which lets you create your own stablecoin like easily
Mm-hmm.
and use it in your own company. But you would earn the majority of the yield from the treasuries from it. So you can have like 1,000 stable coins, let's say layer 2 stable coins under one stable
Okay,
coin.
okay, yeah,
Everyone can build its
that's
own.
interesting. Mm-hmm. So kind of empowering Circle to become an infrastructure for other stable coins in a
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting, and it makes sense.
You'll build your own. You'll control the
Yeah,
circulation. You want whatever you want to do with it.
yes, 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 and you can build custom triggers and yeah, if you have an ecosystem for it, why not using your own stable coin because you get the yields? Makes sense.
Yeah. Uh, let's do some content for some shorts.
I thought we were doing it for like the last 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I was thinking about um, potential, crash causes for Bitcoin and for crypto in the next year. And after that, I was thinking about the price, where it could potentially go. Let's imagine for a second, like, okay, we have 150K all-time high for Bitcoin. Let's suppose we have a 4-year cycle, and next year we have the bear market and the dip, let's say in November, December, as we usually have it.
Hmm.
Next year, and in the midterm year, and the end of fourth quarter. So, what is the potential dip? Some people say it's previous all-time high. Some people say
Hmm.
blah blah blah. But I've looked at one guy, actually several guys who had some done some analysis, and they say, okay, of course we have diminishing returns for upside and for downside as well.
Hmm.
So in between every cycle, all-time highs are getting diminished returns, and the downside is diminished as well. For in 2000, from 2013 to 2017, we had around 12, actually 12,000% or so growth. Then from 17 to 21, we had uh, 2000% growth. And then from 21 high to this high, if it's 150, let's say, it will be like 1000 and a bit percent. On the downside, we had around 88% fall in 2014 after the 2013 high, 88%. In
Hmm.
2018, we had a 82% fall since the 2017 high. In 2022, we had a 78 or 76%, something like, fall from the 2000. So this time we should probably have around, if
70.
yes, let's say 70. So if we have 150,000 all-time high minus 70,
Will be lower than the previous.
yeah, it's around 45K.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, let's take a look at this number and keep it in mind, just in case. 50K.
Well, let's hope then that the all-time high is much bigger than 150K. So
Yeah.
that the next all-time low, it's not all-time low, but the next low is bigger than 45K.
What I'm saying, if I would see this price, I would definitely ape in to buy the majority of Bitcoin I want to buy. If I see
Hmm.
this price.
Hmm. Would you sell your house to buy Bitcoin?
No.
Would you sell your car to buy Bitcoin?
Yes. I can use the taxi, but the house is. We have a wife, has some kids. They'll kill you. With the car, I can
Okay,
manage somehow.
okay, okay. Well, you're not totally hopeless. You still want to buy something to sell something to buy Bitcoin, so it's good.
Yeah,
It's good.
still on track.
True believers here, guys. Okay, so whatever content for shorts you want to add.
I already said it.
Okay, then.
Where to sell? Where potential low for Bitcoin in next year.
Good. See you next week. Next week, then, everyone. And as Dimitri says, Come on, it's your phrase.
Stay
You
safe, trade smart.
and repeat.
Trade
Okay.
smart and stay safe.
And repeat the first 2 points.
Trade smart, stay safe, and take profits.
Okay, that's better.
That's better, right?
Okay, bye everyone. Have a great day. Have a great last few days of the summer. See you and talk to you in September.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Next next week
We'll
next
be at the
week in
seaside.
a secret location.
Yeah. Is it Bali
It's
or
not Bali, but it's still secret.
okay?
Okay, see you next week, everyone. Bye.
Okay. Bye.